Going to the second biggest story today is Iran. Nuclear talks continued in Vienna today, with both sides suggesting a bit of progress had been made. However, officials involved in the negotiations stressed that no breakthrough was imminent as the clock ticks down to the July 7th deadline. Ellie Hochenberg, diplomatic correspondent for the News Today, has the details.
One after another, diplomats expressed cautious optimism Thursday in Vienna, reporting progress in the nuclear talks, while stressing that obstacles to a final deal remain.
I don't think we're at any kind of breakthrough moment yet, but the work is continuing and we will do whatever we need to do to keep the momentum.
The visit of Director General Amano today in Tehran is also something very important. We're moving forwards. We're not there yet, but we're moving forward.
All parties concerned need to work together to uphold the international non-proliferation regime and help deliver a solution to this long-standing nuclear issue.
Progress has been made on some points, but not yet on others. I will work to, I hope, help carry along the negotiations.
P5+1 foreign ministers also met with their Iranian counterpart. Mohammad Javad Zarif put the onus on world powers and said the most pressing issue was the absence of political will on the part of negotiators.
I think the negotiations have reached a very delicate stage. We can make progress, but this will require political will, and a lot of work still needs to be done at this stage.
Well, the parties continue to negotiate the terms of an agreement. Some of the foreign ministers are due to go back to their home countries Thursday night, with their return dates to Vienna still unknown. Meanwhile, IAEA Director General Yukiya Amano spent the day in Tehran, meeting Iranian President Hassan Rouhani and other officials in an attempt to, quote, accelerate the resolution of outstanding issues.
And with us right now, live from Vienna, is diplomatic correspondent for the News Today, Ellie Hochenberg. Ellie, good evening. So what were the developments today? A lot of people came in, a lot of people went out, but it's definitely going to be interesting in the upcoming days.
Yeah, that's we have no debate over this latest statement, but the statements of the foreign ministers today, including the recent one only a short while ago of French Foreign Minister Laurent Fabius, were very diplomatic. From sources close to negotiations, we hear they're not afraid to be even more than just a general positive regarding the direction of the negotiations. We hear that the gaps are bridgeable, the remaining gaps are bridgeable, that some serious issues important for both sides have been tackled, and that Iran may allow access to its scientists and facilities to the UN watchdog. We also hear that the issue of sanctions is being tackled as well, but everything is at a very initial point, and on the contrary, we hear that Iran is not prepared to let its military secrets away, and that the P5+1 negotiators themselves still have to figure out what they want to do regarding the sanctions lifting and the renewal of business links with Tehran.
You know, Ellie, we heard John Kerry saying today that the extension after July 7th is totally not going to happen, is off the table. What are the chances that at the end of the day they will extend it far after July 7th, because they won't be able to bridge all the sanction and the gaps about the sanctions and the facilities and the inspections? What are the chances that it will happen?
Well, the chances are low because, as you know, we have not only one deadline by next week, but two of them. July 7th is the deadline of the negotiations, but July 9th is the deadline, which is very important to the U.S. By this date, President Barack Obama will have to present the reached agreement to Congress, and if he will manage to do it, by then the review session of Congress will be relatively short, 30 days. If he will submit it after July 9th, the review period will double to 60 days. So it's really something Obama wants to avoid. But more than that, you know, we hear conflicting reports about the day after, the new horizons between Washington and Tehran. Some says that these sorts of ideas have been starting to emerge, but on the other hand, others say that it's a bit too soon to discuss a new horizon, new mutual horizons to the U.S. and Iran. But either way you look at it, the fact that these sorts of ideas are starting to be discussed signals that we are indeed heading in the right direction.
Definitely. Ellie Hochenberg, good to see you, and thank you very much for this report, and have a great weekend.